Hi, and welcome to English Fabula. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started. 1. Introduction time. We all have the same amount, 24 hours every day, but sometimes it feels like time is our enemy. Do you ever feel like you are always busy but not really getting the important things done? Maybe you have a long list of things to do: work, family, friends, hobbies. Life is full. It can feel like you are trying to do too much, and time is running away from you. This is a problem many people have. It's like you versus time. Imagine you were trying to catch two rabbits at the same time. It's very difficult, right? You run after one, and the other one runs away. Then you turn to chase the second one, and the first one is gone. In the end, you might not catch any rabbit at all. This is like trying to do too many things at once. You lose focus, and you don't do anything really well. This book is about winning the fight against time. It's about being more productive and getting the right things done. The secret is simple. Focus on one thing. Think of it like this. If you have many things to do, it's easy to feel lost. You might start working on one task, then get distracted by another and then another. You jump from thing to thing, but nothing really moves forward. It's like chasing many rabbits. But what if you choose just one big task to focus on? What if you put all your energy into finishing that one important thing first? Imagine you were pushing dominoes. If you push just one domino, it can fall and knock over the next one, and the next one, and so on. One small push can start a chain reaction. Focusing on one thing is like pushing that first domino. When you finish the most important task, everything else becomes easier. Maybe some other tasks even become unnecessary. Let's think about some examples. Imagine you want to get a better job. You could try to do many things at once. Update your CV, search for jobs online, practice for interviews, and network with people. But what if you focused on just one thing? Maybe the one thing is to improve your CV first. If you make your CV really strong, it will be easier to find jobs online, easier to get interviews, and easier to network because you will feel more confident. Or imagine you want to get healthier. You could try to change everything at once. Start a new diet, go to the gym every day, sleep more, and reduce stress. But what if you focused on one thing? Maybe the one thing is to start walking for 30 minutes every day. If you start walking every day, you will feel more energy. Maybe you will sleep better, and maybe you will even start to eat healthier food because you feel better about yourself. One small change can start a chain reaction of good things. Life is full of challenges. We all have too many emails, too many meetings, and too many things asking for our attention. It's easy to get lost in the small, urgent tasks and forget about the big, important ones. We check our phones all the time. We get notifications from social media, and we feel like we always need to be online. These things steal our time and energy. They make it hard to focus on what really matters. This book will show you a simple way to take control of your time and your life. It will teach you how to find your one big task and how to focus on it. It will show you how to say no to things that don't matter, how to make a simple plan, and how to keep your energy up. It'll also help you stay on track and get help when you need it. In the end, you will learn how to win your day and feel more productive and less stressed. It's about learning to fight, you versus time, and win. It starts with understanding the power of focusing on one thing. 2. Find your big task. Imagine you have many things to do: work, family, friends, hobbies. Life is full. It's easy to feel like everything is shouting for your attention. But think about this. If you try to catch 2 rabbits at the same time, you might not catch any. This old saying is very true when it comes to time. In the last chapter, we talked about you versus time. To win, you need to be smart about how you use your time. The first step is to find your big tasks. What is a big task? It's the one most important thing you can do right now. It's not about doing many things at once. It's about finding that one thing that will make the biggest difference. Think of dominoes. If you want to knock down many dominoes, you need to start by pushing the first one. Your big task is like that first domino. When you focus on it and complete it, many other things will become easier, or maybe even not needed at all. Why is finding your big task so important? Because not everything is equally important. Some tasks are small and don't change much. Other tasks are big and can change everything. Imagine you have a list of 10 things to do today. Are they all equally important? Probably not. Maybe 2 or 3 of these tasks are much more important than the others. These are the tasks that will really move you forward. These are your big tasks. We often mix up urgent and important. Urgent things feel like we need to do them now: emails, messages, some phone calls. They can feel very urgent, but are they always important? Important tasks are things that help you reach your goals. They are things that matter in the long run. Sometimes, urgent things are also important, but often, they are just urgent and not very important. Learning to see the difference is key. Don't let urgent things steal time from your important big task. How do you find your big task? Let's keep it simple. Ask yourself this question: what is the one thing I can do today that will help me the most? Think about your work, your home, your health, or anything important to you. What is that one thing that, if you do it, will make everything else easier or not even necessary? For example, if you want to get better at your job, your big task today might be to finish that important report. If you want to be healthier, your big task might be to go for a run or prepare a healthy meal. If you want to improve your home life, your big task might be to spend quality time with your family, without any phones or computers. If you are learning something new, like a language, your big task could be to study for 1 hour without distractions. Think about different parts of your life. At work, maybe you have a big project. What is the one task you can do today to make progress on it? Perhaps it's writing the first part or calling an important client. At home, maybe your house is messy. What is the one area you can tidy up today that will make the biggest difference? Maybe it's the kitchen or the living room. For your health, maybe you want to lose weight. What is one healthy choice you can make today? Maybe it's skipping sugary drinks or eating more vegetables. For learning, maybe you want to learn a new skill. What is one step you can take today? Maybe it's watching an online lesson or practicing for 30 minutes. The big task will be different for everyone and for every day. The important thing is to take a moment to think and decide. Don't just start doing things randomly. Find your big task first. When you focus on your big task, you use your time in the best way possible. You are pushing that first domino, and you will see how it makes a big difference. It's about working smarter, not just harder. It's about making time work for you, not against you. 3. Say no. Saying no can be hard. We often want to be helpful and kind. We don't want to disappoint people. It feels good to say yes when someone asks for our help. Saying yes makes us feel important and needed. But saying yes to everything can cause problems. Think about a time someone asked you to do something. Maybe a friend asked you to help them with a project, or your boss asked you to take on extra work. Did you say yes, even if you were already busy? It's easy to say yes without thinking about what it means for your time and your big task. When we say yes too much, we become overcommitted. Overcommitment means we have too many things to do and not enough time. Imagine trying to carry too many things at once. You might drop something important. It's the same with our time. When we are overcommitted, we can't focus on our big task. We might feel stressed, tired, and unable to finish anything well. We start chasing two rabbits and catch neither. Overcommitment can lead to missed deadlines and poor results. If you say yes to everything, you might not have enough time or energy to do your big task well. Remember, your big task is the most important thing. It's the one thing that will make everything else easier or unnecessary. If you don't protect time for your big task, you won't make progress toward your goals. How can we say no politely? It's a skill you can learn. You are saying no to protect your time for your big task. You are saying no to stay focused on what is most important. Here are some simple strategies for politely declining requests. Be polite and respectful. Start by saying thank you for the request. Example: thank you for thinking of me for this project. Be clear and direct. Say no clearly. Don't leave room for misunderstanding. Example: I have to say no at this time. Be brief. You don't need to give a long explanation. A simple reason is enough. Example: I'm already focused on another important task right now. Or, my schedule is full at the moment. Offer an alternative if possible. Suggest someone else who might be able to help. Example: perhaps colleague's name would be a better person to ask. Or, maybe you could try another resource. Say no to the request, not to the person. Make sure they know you value them, even though you are declining their request. Example: I wish I could help, but I need to focus on my priority. Examples of saying no: when a colleague asks you to help with their work. Thanks for asking, but I'm focused on my big task right now. I won't be able to help. This week, managing your time and focus. This week, when a friend invites you to an event while you need to work on your big task, You might say, "That sounds fun, but I need to say no this time. I'm working on an important project." When your boss asks you to do something that is not your big task, you can respond, "I understand this is important. To make sure I give it the attention it deserves, I need to finish my current priority first. Can we talk about when I can start this after I complete my big task?" Remember, protecting your time for your big task is not selfish. It's necessary for you to be productive and achieve your goals. Saying no should be seen as a way to respect your time and priorities. It is a way to say yes to your big task and ultimately to your success. It's about making a conscious choice to focus on what truly matters most. Learning to say no is a powerful tool in winning your battle against time. Make a good plan. You have found your big task. That's great. But just knowing what to do is not enough. You need a plan to actually do it. Think of building a house. You can't just start putting bricks together. You need a plan first. It's the same with your big task. A good plan helps you win against time. Why do you need a plan? A plan makes a big task feel smaller. When you look at a very big task, it can seem too hard. You might not know where to start. A plan breaks it down. It makes it easier to see the first step, then the next and the next. Like steps on a staircase, they help you reach the top. How do you make a good plan? The first thing is to break your big task into smaller pieces. Think about all the small things you need to do to finish your big task. Write them down. Don't worry about the order yet. Just write down everything that comes to mind. For example, if your big task is to learn English, some smaller steps could be: find an English course, buy a textbook, listen to an audiobook in English, study English for 30 minutes every day, do homework from the course, watch English movies with subtitles. Now, look at your list and put the steps in order. What do you need to do first? What comes next? Number your steps from one to the last one. This is now your plan. Another helpful strategy is to use time blocks. Time blocking is like making appointments with yourself. You decide when you will work on each step of your plan. Look at your week and find times when you can work on your big task. Put these times in your calendar just like you would schedule a meeting or a doctor's appointment. Make your plan realistic. Don't plan to do too much too soon. It's better to start small and do it regularly. If you plan to study English for 2 hours every day but you're very busy, you might get discouraged when you can't do it. Start with 30 minutes a day. If that works well, you can always add more time later. The most important thing is to follow your plan consistently. Even if you only have a little time, do something. Even 15 minutes of work is better than nothing. Each small step you take moves you closer to finishing your big task. Example: plan for writing a work report. Understand what the report needs to be about. Monday morning, 1 hour. Find information for the report. Monday afternoon, 2 hours. Write the first part of the report, introduction and main points. Tuesday morning, 3 hours. Write the second part of the report, examples and data. Wednesday morning, 3 hours. Read through the whole report and check for mistakes. Thursday morning, 2 hours. Finish the report and send it to your boss. Thursday afternoon, 1 hour. This is a simple but effective plan. It breaks the big task of writing a report into smaller time-based steps. Making a good plan is like drawing a map for your journey. It shows you the way to reach your goal. With a plan, your big task becomes less scary and more achievable. So take some time, make a plan, and start winning against time. Keep your energy up. Imagine your phone. If the battery is low, it works slowly or maybe not at all. Your energy is like your phone battery. When you have good energy, you can do your big task well. When your energy is low, everything is harder. Think about a time when you were very tired. Was it easy to focus on your work or studies? Probably not. You might have felt slow, and it was difficult to concentrate. This is because your energy levels were low. To win your day, you need to keep your energy up. How can you keep your energy levels up all day? Eat healthy food. Food is fuel for your body and brain. Think of your body like a car. You need to put good fuel in it to make it run well. Healthy food like fruits, vegetables, and grains gives you steady energy. Avoid sugary foods or drinks. They give you a quick boost of energy, but make you feel tired again very quickly. Eating regular meals also helps keep your energy stable throughout the day. Don't skip breakfast. It's like starting your day with a full tank of fuel. Take short breaks. It might seem strange, but breaks can actually help you get more done. When you work for a long time without stopping, your focus can get weaker. Taking short breaks gives your mind a rest. Get up, walk around, stretch, or just close your eyes for a few minutes. These small breaks refresh your mind and help you focus better when you go back to your big task. Think of it like letting your engine cool down so it can run better again. Get enough sleep. Sleep is very important for energy. When you sleep, your body and mind rest and repair. If you don't sleep enough, you will feel tired and find it hard to focus. Most adults need around 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day to help your body get into a good sleep routine. Sleep is not a waste of time. It's when your battery recharges fully for the next day. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's smart. When you eat well, take breaks, and sleep enough, you are practicing self-care. Self-care is not just about feeling good, it's about being productive. If you want to stay focused on your big task and win your day, you need to make self-care a priority. It's like looking after your tools so they work well when you need them. Finally, understand how distractions can zap your energy. Think about your phone again. If you have many apps open and running, even if you're not using them, they use battery power. Distractions are like those open apps for your mind. Things like social media, emails, and notifications can steal your focus and energy. Each time you stop to check a distraction, it takes energy to refocus on your big task. It's like stopping and starting your car many times. It uses more fuel than driving smoothly. Try to limit distractions when working on your big task. Turn off notifications, close extra tabs on your computer, and find a quiet place to work. Protect your focus, protect your energy, and win your day against time. Take you off track? Let's look at some common productivity killers. First, social media and the internet can be big distractions. It's easy to quickly check your phone for messages or look at social media, but these quick checks can turn into long periods of wasted time. Suddenly, you are watching videos or reading the news for an hour, and your big task is waiting. Email is another common problem. Every time you hear a ding for a new email, it can pull you away from what you are doing. You might feel you need to answer emails right away, but often they can wait. Emails can steal your focus and energy if you let them. Multitasking is also a way to get off track. You might think you are doing many things at once and being very productive, but actually, when you try to do two or more things at the same time, you do not do any of them very well. Your focus is split and you make more mistakes. It is better to focus on one thing at a time, especially your big task. So, how can you stay on track? Here are some simple techniques. Find a dedicated workspace. This is a place just for working on your big task. It could be a desk in your room, a corner in your house, or even a quiet coffee shop. When you are in the space, it signals to your brain that it is time to focus. Tell people around you that when you are in your workspace, you need to concentrate. Turn off notifications. Turn off the dings and pop-ups from your phone, computer, and email. These notifications are like little calls for your attention that break your focus. Decide on specific times to check emails and social media instead of letting them interrupt you all day. Use time blocks. Remember the plan you made. Look at it and decide when you will work on each step of your big task. Block out time in your day just for your big task. Treat these time blocks like important meetings that you cannot miss. Protect this time. Say no to other things that try to take over your time block. Take short breaks. It might seem like breaks will take you off track, but short breaks can actually help you stay focused for longer. When you work for a long time without a break, your energy and focus can go down. Get up, walk around, stretch, or look away from your work for a few minutes every hour. This can help you come back to your big task feeling refreshed. Track your progress. It is helpful to see how far you have come. Keep a simple record of what you do each day toward your big task. This could be a simple list, a chart, or even just marking a calendar. When you see your progress, it motivates you to keep going and stay on track. For example, if your big task is to write a report, you can track how many pages you write each day. Seeing the pages add up will help you stay focused. Remember, staying on track is not about being perfect. It's about getting back on track when you get distracted. Everyone gets distracted sometimes. The important thing is to notice when you are off track and gently guide yourself back to your big task. Think of yourself as a gardener. Weeds, distractions will always appear, but you can keep pulling them out to help your important plant, big task, grow. By using these simple techniques, you can fight productivity killers and stay on track with your big task. You will be surprised how much more you can achieve when you protect your focus and energy for what truly matters. Get help. Sometimes, when you are trying to manage your time and focus on your big task, you might feel like you are doing it all alone. But you don't have to. It's okay to ask for help. In fact, getting help can be one of the smartest things you can do to reach your goals. Think about it. No one is truly self-made. Everyone who has done amazing things in the world had help along the way. Even if you look at very successful people, you will see that they had support from others. For example, Walt Disney wanted to be a cartoonist, but he couldn't get a job at first. His brother Roy helped him get a job at an art studio. That was where Walt learned about animation and started his amazing journey. Roy was the one person who helped him at the beginning. Sam Walton, who started Walmart, also had help. His father-in-law gave him money to start his first shop. Later, when Sam wanted to open his first Walmart store, his father-in-law secretly helped him again. He paid for a lease that was very important for Sam's business to grow. Albert Einstein, one of the smartest people ever, had a mentor. His name was Max Talmud. Max met with Einstein when he was young and introduced him to important books about math and science. Max helped guide Einstein for many years. Oprah Winfrey, a very famous television host, says her father saved her. She said that if she had not lived with her father, her life would have been very different. She also had help from Jeffrey D. Jacobs, who told her to start her own company. This was a very important step in her career. The Beatles, one of the most famous music groups, had George Martin as their record producer. People even called him the fifth Beatle because he was so important to their music. George Martin was a music expert, and he helped the Beatles make their music better. These examples show that asking for help is not a weakness. It is a strength. If you need help with your big task, don't be afraid to reach out. Whether it's a friend, a mentor, a teacher, or a colleague, having someone to support and guide you can make a huge difference in your success. Music sounds amazing. These examples show that everyone needs help sometimes. It doesn't mean you are weak if you ask for help. It means you are smart. People who ask for help often achieve more because they are not trying to do everything on their own. So where can you find help? Think about the people in your life. Your friends and family can be a great source of support. Talk to them about your big task. They might have ideas or skills that can help you. Sometimes just talking to someone about your challenges can make you feel better and give you new ideas. Mentors or coaches can also be very helpful. A mentor is someone who has experience in the area you are working on. They can give you advice based on their own experiences. A coach can help you stay focused and motivated. They can help you see your strengths and weaknesses and guide you to improve. How can you ask for help? Effectively. Be clear about what you need. Don't just say, "I need help." Explain your task and what specific help you are looking for. For example, you could say, "I am working on writing a report and I am finding it difficult to organize my ideas. Could you help me brainstorm some ideas for the structure?" Be polite and respectful. When you ask for help, remember that people are busy. and they are doing you a favor by helping you. Say please and thank you to show that you appreciate their time and effort. Ask for help from different people. Some people are good at certain things, while others have different skills. Think about who has the experience or knowledge that can help you with your specific task. Working with others can also be very beneficial. When you work in a team, you can share ideas and skills. You can learn from each other, and working together can make tasks more enjoyable and less stressful. Many people are afraid to ask for help because they think it makes them look weak or incapable, but this is not true. Asking for help is a sign of strength. It shows that you are aware of your limits and that you are willing to learn from others. It also shows that you are committed to achieving your big task and willing to do what it takes to succeed. Overcoming the fear of asking for help. Start small. Ask for help with something that feels less risky. Once you see how helpful it can be, it will become easier to ask for help again in the future. Remember, getting help is not a weakness. It's a smart strategy for success. Don't try to do everything alone. Reach out to others and let them support you on your journey to achieving your big task and winning your day. Win your day. Let's talk about winning your day. You've learned a lot in the previous chapters, and now it's time to bring it all together. Remember the main idea. It's you against time, and you can win. Looking back at what you've learned. Finding your big task. Chapter 2. Focus on what matters most. Ask yourself, what is the one thing I can do today that will make everything else easier or even unnecessary? Saying no. Chapter 3. Saying no to things that don't matter helps you say yes to your big task. Every time you say no to a distraction, you are winning a small battle for your time. Making a good plan. Chapter 4. A simple plan breaks down your big task into smaller steps. Time blocking helps you schedule these steps, making your big task feel less overwhelming. Keeping your energy up. Chapter 5. Your body and mind need fuel. Healthy food, short breaks, and enough sleep are essential for staying focused and productive. Staying on track. Chapter 6. Avoid distractions like social media and emails. Create a workspace where you can concentrate and track your progress. Even a simple checklist helps. Getting help. Chapter 7. Don't be afraid to ask for support. Friends, family, or mentors can offer advice and encouragement. Working with others makes things easier and more enjoyable. How do you win your day? Winning your day means putting all these pieces together consistently. It's not about big changes all at once, but small, steady efforts every day. Think of it like the domino effect. Each small win pushes you toward bigger success. Build a daily routine. Start your day by thinking about your big task. What is the most important thing you need to accomplish today? Schedule time for it. Treat this time like an important meeting. It's your one thing time, and it's crucial. Protect this time. Say no to interruptions and distractions. Keep your energy high. Eat a healthy breakfast, take short breaks, and get enough sleep. These small habits build up over time and make a big difference. Celebrate your small wins. Did you complete a step toward your big task today? Great. Take a moment to feel good about it. Positive feelings help you stay motivated. Consistency over perfection. There will be days when things don't go as planned. That's okay. Don't get discouraged. Just get back on track the next day. Consistency is more important than perfection. Mastering you versus time is a long game. It's not about winning every single moment, but about winning most days. Over time, these daily wins add up. You'll become more productive, more focused, and achieve more of your goals. Think about the long-term benefits. Imagine looking back in a year and seeing how much you've accomplished. Imagine feeling more in control of your time and your life. That is what winning your day is all about. Take action now. Choose your big task. Make a simple plan. Protect your time. Keep your energy up. Stay focused. Ask for help when you need it. Celebrate every small win. You can win your day. And by winning each day, you will win in the long run. It's your time to take charge and make it happen. Hey there, just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really helps us create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.